Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is August 20th, 2024. We are looking at Proverbs chapter 20, and I am going to look at verse 9. Who can say, I have kept my heart pure? I'm cleansed from my sin. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Random. Good morning, Chris. Good morning to the rest of you that are catching me live and all of you that catch me later on as this is shared out into the world. As I was reading that this morning, I was thinking to myself, it's interesting. I can definitely say I'm cleansed from my sin. But I remember that Solomon was saying this before that was a possibility because there was no Messiah. It was to be expected, but he hadn't come yet. He hadn't suffered the consequence for my sin and cleansed my sin. But I also can only say I'm cleansed through the blood of Jesus Christ and what he did on the accomplished work of the cross. I can't say I did it myself. Right? The beginning of that verse says, who can say, I have kept my heart pure? And the reality is, I can look at my life and I can see that I can't say that. I can look at my day yesterday and say there were thoughts that came into my head that I had to rebuke. If I had to rebuke a thought, I can't say that I kept my heart perfectly pure, can I? I am grateful for the fact that today, unlike the time of Solomon, I don't have to say I haven't kept my heart pure. And I have no way of being cleansed from my sin. I can't do it. It's only God. And the Jews back then, they had the ability to offer a blood sacrifice. They killed an animal, and that atoned for them. But even that, only until you sinned again. Kind of like the Catholic confessionals. You do your penance, and it's good until the next sin. And the difference for me today is Jesus died once on the cross and paid for all of that. And tells me that he's wiped my slate clean. I can't say I've kept my heart pure, but what I can say is Jesus Christ cleansed me from my sin. That's a revelation that is really hard to overcome. Because it's really hard to believe there's a God out there that wants to help me. It's not hard to believe in a great power greater than myself. That's not hard. It's not hard to believe that a power greater than myself has the ability to do things. What's hard is to believe that that power would want to. Especially when I'm feeling down and out. But what I'm telling you today is Solomon recognized that no one could say that they had been able to keep themselves pure. And Jesus says, it's okay, because I've cleansed you. As I was reading through Proverbs 20 today, it struck me that many of the things that Solomon talked about here, Jesus reiterated in a new way in his teachings. One of these days I might go through and take a look at how that plays out through the book of Proverbs and how Jesus' teachings interacted with those. It's an interesting thought, isn't it? Guys, if you take one thing away from this, none of us have kept our hearts pure. But we have hope today that Solomon didn't even have. He knew it was for the future. You know it's finished. Jesus lived. He died on that cross to pay the penalty for your sin and for mine. And today I am cleansed through the blood of Jesus Christ. And out of gratitude, I'm going to continually turn towards that. In one of my readings in Psalm 119, I'm pretty sure today it said something about the fact that I have hope because I seek his statutes. I'm always looking to them. That is a great news. Dig into your word. Seek him daily. And because of that, you have hope. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.